Salutations, Utopians. So as you all know, another bites the dust. Yesterday, Arthur Smith of the Atlanta Falcons. Today, Ron Rivera of the Washington Commanders. And I'm not going to act like this is some big time shocker for me. I predicted this in the off season. You can go check my YouTube short video I put in the comment section, me calling Ron Rivera being this his last season. And I think the two major things for me, other than ownership change, was one, the Carson Wentz incident, throwing him under the bus, and then what happened with respect to Eric Bieniemy this offseason in training camp. First couple of days in, players not being very favorable towards his coaching ways, even though he's coming out of a dynasty, at least a modern day dynasty from the Kansas City Chiefs, and trying to implement some culture. And Ron Rivera, speaking to the media publicly and openly, he has a penchant for this, of throwing Bieniemy under the bus, only for them to, at the trade deadline, move two marquee franchise defensive end, and they go on to they go on to basically do numbers. Montez Sweat immediately was a quality acquisition for the Chicago Bears, and Chase Young goes to the 49ers, where they already have a culture and disciplines established, and he doesn't skip a beat either, and is becoming a marquee player for their Super Bowl contention hopes. So immediately, what irks me about the situation, though, is when they go and get Bob Myers. I mean, he's the guy of the formerly of the Golden State Warriors. They coined him the architect, engineer of the Golden State Warriors, even though Steph fell to them after Washington damn near drafted after Minnesota drafted damn near every point guard. Klay Thompson, his dad played in the league. He fell right to their lap. It was either him or Alex Burks. Everyone knows your dad plays in the league. That's automatically. Draymond got minutes and was discovered in the second round. But Mark Jackson gave him minutes because Andrew Bogut kept getting injured. So it really was Jerry West. But they call him the architect. Now he's brought in to do the head coaching hiring. That means Eric Bieniemy, who was given a fifth-round quarterback, no O-line, and a bunch of skill players coming off injury. Operative word, they're skilled, don't get me wrong, but they were injury prone, and he's going to skip right over him. Who I think the likely candidate, I'm not even going to bother wasting my time playing the violins, no matter how much it pisses me off. Kevin DeBoer of Washington Huskies. I think they're going to go after him. This guy has won on every stop that he's gone to. He's groomed an NFL quarterback in Michael Penix Jr., who turned heads in the bowl game. Very ironic that all the NCAA quarterbacks that elected to sit out are now likely going to have to throw at the combine, because the guys like McCarthy and Penix Jr. decided to play in the bowl, as you should as a collegiate athlete. And now there's real questions. And so, especially when I already think Chicago shouldn't go quarterback, I think they owe it to Justin Fields to give him another opportunity with an actual full offseason and plenty of more promise, knowing that the way they're finishing this season. Promising cornerbacks, got a cornerstone pass rush, what you must have in today's league. And now you're going to have a chance at probably landing a can't-miss prospect in Marvin Harrison Jr. You can't turn that down. You got to give Josh, for anything else, good mojo, good karma, give Justin Fields a real opportunity with a real team. And they learned a lot about their team from this season, and that's all you can ask for when you're a lottery-bound team. Even though they got the first overall pick, they're not a first overall pick quality team. They're better than that. And I think Ryan Bowles also deserved another offseason. With that being said, Kevin DeBoer has Michael Penix Jr. He's got the pro prospect quarterback that he groomed, who turned heads, throwing the deep ball as good as anybody in recent memory. So that's the name to look out for. Hopefully, Bieniemy lands somewhere with a head coaching opportunity, whether it be Atlanta, some other market, but just gets a real chance with an established organization. With that being said, Utopians, that's my thought process on this whole thing. I appreciate y'all listening to my think piece. I've been very active on X. I'll be more active on YouTube. I like to be able to actually talk sports and not hit you with a whole bunch of flash in the pan, shock jock takes just for likes and attention. So expect me to be ramping up in this new year. All the best, Utopians. Cheers. Global.